All right, what is up, guys? I think we're just about live here. Let's check this out. So we'll make sure that we're good. We'll make sure audio's good. Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm gonna give everyone just a few minutes to join in here. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone's I guess is this summer now? It's hard to believe it's halfway through June here. I'm trying to remember when the last live stream that we did was. I know it's been a couple weeks for sure, but it's just crazy how it's a summer. I don't know about you guys, but I've been pretty stoked for the summer. I mean, I always felt like I make my best music either like in the summer or like the end of it, like late August type of thing is like always my favorite time to make music. I don't know what it is, if it's like you get the those cool nights in August where the season's just changing a little bit. Um, I don't know. I absolutely love that. For whatever reason, I always felt like I made my absolute like best songs and favorite songs in the summer or at the end of the summer. So I don't know. I'm just trying to like keep that in mind for this one, for this year a little bit too. But yeah, no. Hope everyone is doing good. What's up, Swampy? How's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I mean, basically same as usual. I'm still gonna give everyone just a few more minutes to join in here, but tonight we're going to be doing another round of our YouTube live stream session. It's going to be reacting and reviewing to songs that you guys have made. Really excited to hear what you guys have got. I mean, every time that we do one of these live streams, I feel like I'm just kind of blown away by. I think two things I'm always blown away by. I'm always blown away by like the just talent of our audience here. The songs that you guys make are sometimes I hear stuff that I'm like, I don't even know how you guys made that. Like, it always just blows my mind, and I love kind of being here, you know, every other week whenever we do these live streams just to listen to them. It's so awesome. And then I'm always impressed too by kind of the range of different like genres that we have in our audience here. It's always awesome to hear that as well. Just how many different styles that you guys make. It's always amazing. But yeah, basically the way that the live stream is going to work here, I have a handful of songs already submitted. Some were ones that we didn't get to in the previous weeks, so I definitely wanted to not lose sight of those, and other ones that were kind of submitted earlier today or earlier in this week even. And yeah, I have these songs queued up ready to go, but of course I always like to kind of reward the viewers who are submitting live. I always just think it's so much fun to react and review to songs live when you guys are here. So if anyone has submitted a song, there's a link in the chat there, as well as at the top of the description here on YouTube. If you guys have submitted a new track, just let me know in the comments so that I can kind of bump you ahead in the queue and we can all react to your song while you're here. I'm just about to queue up the first one here. And also I did want to kind of throw a little bit of a teaser here on some new lalal.ai stuff coming soon. You guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned to the YouTube channel in these next coming weeks, because we are soon going to be announcing something really exciting for the summer. Something that we've been wanting to do for a while. I don't want to give it away too much yet, but we are going to be doing something where you guys can maybe enter in a little contest, which I'm pretty excited to kind of do a contest where everyone. Yeah, I can't give away too much now, but it's going to be a contest with some amazing prizes and some really great stuff for creators. So just make sure you guys are subscribed. Stay tuned to that. I'm going to queue up the songs here. I saw this one from Swamp Trimmer, which we're going to check out. I wanted to dive into this one first, but we will check out the one from Swamp Trimmer right after this one from Swampy here. And then yeah, just I think the one last thing here is I always ask you guys if any thing is off, audio quality, anything looks off by any means, please let me know in the chat there so I can fix it. But I want to check out this first one here. This first one here is Empty Space by Liminal Scape. So let's check out this. I think it had a bit of a quiet intro here, but let's give this a listen. I always ask you guys, any thing is off, audio, quality. This first one here is Empty Space by... Okay, so far I'm kind of intrigued. I like where this is going. Yeah. Whoops, sorry. I had to just do some tech. I just tried to mute my mic for 1 second while I was double checking the audio, and I realized I was muting the wrong clip. So let me. Sorry about that, guys. Let me run this here now. Now you should be able to hear this in a sec. It definitely has a slow build, but I'm gonna mute my mic for 1 sec while I check this. But this should be good now. I do like this. I am pretty intrigued where this is going. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I've been so into like these ambient tracks recently, like in the background just throughout the day. I do like the melody. I do like the bass that kind of is progressing through it. Yeah, now this was I do have a couple of thoughts here with this track here. I think I do love songs like this, and I know they're kind of trendy a little bit with I feel like these ones always go kind of crazy on TikTok here. So that's what it kind of reminds me of. I think though, like, I love the melody. I love the bass, like the kind of chord progression that you have throughout the track. I do love like all the production as a whole. One thing that I do really enjoy is like, I know it's not really like a vinyl effect per se, but there's some kind of like dusty, I guess almost like a vinyl effect that plays throughout it. That's a really cool way of doing the vinyl actually, because it's like, it's very muffled, it's very muted. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to pick it up there. But there is this like kind of vinyl noise that is kind of throughout the track that I really like. Again, because it is kind of muted. It gives you this warm feeling, which I do like. I think like the biggest like kind of point of criticism I would have with this track, and it's nothing against like the production. I just feel like it's stuff that I have already heard before a handful of times. I mean, there was a kind of viral TikTok that I still hear that sounds kind of like this and has that kind of like bell melody that I do like. But yeah, I just feel like, I mean, with these tracks, I feel like you're kind of contained where, you know, you're not going to have drums most often. You're not going to have crazy melodies and chord change-ups. It's more meant to be like you said, like a liminal track. I just feel like this is one that like I've kind of heard before, and even with like the picture, like it just, I don't know. It fits in very well to the genre. But I feel like since so many tracks like this are already out there, I think it would be cool to like bring something a little bit new to the table in this genre, like maybe ambient vocal pattern, maybe some like slowed down lo-fi drums, just something kind of giving it like a bump would be like really kind of cool, I feel like. Or even, like I love in some lo-fi tracks too, where they kind of had those like spoken word cuts like before beginning. I know that was kind of like more popular when lo-fi was just kind of like taking off a little bit, but like, I don't know. I feel like in this like subgenre, these liminal sounds, very minimal, ambient, whatever you want to call it, I feel like I've heard this before, and that's kind of like my biggest like point with this is that it's not bad, like it's on point, but it's like almost too on point where I feel like I don't know. I feel like you should try bringing something new to the space in this scene a little bit, but it's a cool track. I mean, it kind of has me inspired to do some ambient liminal stuff my own, and yeah, I'm kind of interested in trying some like halftime drums on it or some filtered out kick drums just to keep it going. But that's a solid track for sure. All right, I'm gonna check out this one now. This one is from Swamp Trimmer here, Phantom Pure. 5 days ago. Let's check it out, man. I love the one that we heard from you just in the last I think it was on May 24th. I guess almost a month ago, 3 weeks ago. It's crazy, but yeah, check out this one. This one is Phantom Pure from Swamp Trimmer here. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like this. It's kind of cool. The beginning chords you had like almost kind of reminded me of like a taiko style chord, the way they were kind of like played, kind of like bubbling synths. I don't know if that's the perfect way to describe it, but like kind of that like analog synth that's kind of warm but kind of like bubbly, like some movement in it, kind of chill. And I like where you're going with the drums too. I also really like the mix that you have too. I feel like often when I hear like these kind of drum and bass style drums, like they're usually very like I want to say like they're not this crisp and they're not this clear, which is why I kind of really like what you're doing with the drums here, because it kind of is it's a little bit different from what I usually hear with like drum and bass drums, and I think this is really cool how like polished it sounds. Great bass line too. Sound good, guys? But yeah, I like this. Okay, interesting. Okay, that was such a good transition because it was kind of like I don't know, I really like that. I'm gonna have to go back to that because like I thought there wasn't really a lot in terms of like crashes or risers or sweeps like that. I think like you nailed that transition with production elements, which was really cool to hear. And I feel like I know whenever I'm like kind of bridging the gap between like different sections of my tracks, or kind of A section versus B section, or kind of switch ups, like I always will do things like add effects and risers and impacts and crashes and all this like transitional elements, which is kind of like the lazy way, but I think this is neat how you kind of did that with like more just production elements. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to that, but I want to see where you're going with this. It's another sick like trap beat, and again, drums are mixed like really, really good. sick, man. Great panning too on that synth too. I love the kind of I love the synth works, man. Which like, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, which plugins are you using? Because I really love those synths. And yeah, this is like such a creative track. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a cool break here. Nice, nice. Yeah, I love that part. I love how you kind of brought back the vocal patterns that we heard. I like how you kind of brought them back, after a little bit of a change. I thought that was a nice touch. Nice. Yeah, I can. This is really like impressing me with the kind of drum and bass drums. Like I said, like I honestly feel like I've never heard a drum and bass track sound like this polished before. Like usually it's just like, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's very like dusty. It's low quality. It's like I feel like usually like in a drum and bass song, like usually when I hear, the drums are just almost like doing their thing, and they're not really like, it's gonna like sound like the, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It's gonna sound like a weird comparison, but like I feel like usually when I hear drum and bass tracks, like people just usually like take a fast drum break and they'll just like loop it like over and over and over, and it'll be like all just the same like loop that's like not mixed really good because it's all just that one file, and they just really just add it in there and then do other stuff. I like this because I can really tell that like you've paid attention to the different like drum elements, which is like really impressive because that's something that again sticks out from any other drum and bass track I've heard before. If that makes sense. That's my kind of rant there, but that's the thing that's kind of like impressing me the most with this. And what's up, other guys? You guys just joined as well. Oh, this is cool. Hey. Yeah, geez, that was sick, man. Great drums there. I love this. It's so sick. Yeah, dude, this is sick, man. I love I can tell there's so much like intricate things here, and hopefully it's picking it up through, the whatever you guys are listening to this, or through YouTube or whatever. I'm listening to this on like my studio monitors here, so I can hear everything, but like there are all these like really like fine details that you have, these reverb effects on some of the drum hits. The panning between the left and right speakers is really, really well done too. I think like the bass in this part here I really, really love. Nice. Man, it's just like it keeps getting more and more creative. Yeah, this is cool. These transitions, man, blow my mind. Nice. That's such a cool synth, man. I love that. Ooh, okay. That's sick, man. Yeah, dude, like I can tell. Let's just see how it ends here. I can obviously tell like how much work goes into this. And yeah, you said it took me a month and a lot of hours to create. I feel that, dude. I love this, man. Like there's so much creativity. There's so much, like I said, that attention to detail, all those little like intricacies. I mean, the production elements is on its own, one thing really amazing. The concept and thinking of this again is another story that's really good. And then just overall, like the mixing is really good as well. I can't even imagine how many tracks you have. This is like a single project file, but now this is really cool, man. It reminds me of like, I know, what was it, a month or two, Skrillex, I don't know if you listen to Skrillex, but he dropped an album and it kind of like blew my mind that like people weren't really doing this more often. And if anyone like didn't know, like his album was basically like, I don't know what he had on there, like for example, like 20 songs or whatever. All the songs were like relatively short, like I don't know, a minute to a minute and a half, whatever. And he kind of like does all these like crazy transitions, so it's like the album can be listened from start to finish, and it kind of sounds like this Phantom Pure track, where just like it's all kind of a seamless listen. And it really blew my mind that like more producers like don't really do stuff like that often. But I feel like if you know how to do that stuff, like I don't know, I'm hoping that other producers are going to drop albums like that later on, because it was such a cool listen. And I feel like knowing this stuff already kind of like sets you ahead of anyone else doing that, because like, man, I don't even know how you do some of these transitions, but like, dude, I feel like in the future, like, I mean, I know this track alone took you so long to make, so like I know this is like a huge thing to ask, but dude, I mean, I would feel like it would be so wicked to hear an album from you, kind of like in that Skrillex style, where the songs are like, a minute and a half, and then you kind of break it down too, because then I feel like with this track, like I love listening to it from start to finish, but I would also love to like go back and listen to my like the favorite kind of sections that I really loved. But no, I feel like, man, you're onto something really good here. I really love listening to that, man. I feel like I almost like this track more than the one that we heard in the last the live stream too, which I really, really love. But this one also just blew my mind. All right, I'm gonna check out these two ones that just came in. You can check out this one from 21 Tay. I think hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And then the submission from I don't know if I'm gonna butcher this, Boy. But yeah, let's check out this one here. Let me cue this one up. Nice. Ooh, okay. Yeah. This is sick, man, dude. This is yeah, definitely summer vibes. This is and this only came out like 21 hours ago too. Jeez, this is a wicked, man, dude. I feel like if you just dropped this song, I guess like today or whatever, I feel like honored to listen to this like so early in its drop. But this is cool, man. I'm gonna let it play for a bit longer and kind of soak it in because yeah, I really like how this is sounding. Nice. Yeah, oh, this is sick, man. Oh, dude, this is so catchy. Dude, this is sick, man. I really like this. Dude, I'm definitely gonna keep rocking with it here, but dude, I love, like, this is such a good track, man. And I know I was looking at the chat here and it said that you're singing the vocals. I mean, the vocals, like, I love the beat for sure, but I really love how I love everything about these vocals, man. Like, I love obviously like the lyrics. I love the way that you are, projecting your voice in this track. And I also love like the effects, how they kind of go along with the beat. And it's like, I feel like with the vocals having the effects, being recorded like this and, mixed into this, it's almost like the vocals become like an instrument in a way. And it's like, I hear like the side chain on your vocals in this part. I hear kind of like affected vocals in the back. Oh, that's sick, man. You used AI vocals from your set on the chorus vocals. Dude, I thought it was really, really sick, man. Like, it flows really, really well together. I wouldn't have even guessed. I love these vocals too. Yeah, so let me go back here. So that's the verse, I guess. I'm just trying to like pick up on the vocals from lalal.ai. Yeah, dude, it's mixed like so good, man. I would have never even guessed that those are like AI masked vocals in the background, but dude, it works so well. And yeah, what BY was saying, like, I feel like it's such a cool feature to have that, like, sitting in the background and just doubling up on your vocals in any way, right? Like, it's still obviously like you're still like the forefront, which I think is amazing. But yeah, I think that's just a wicked strategy, man. I really like that. Yeah, I love this, man. Yeah, this is sick. Yeah, I definitely have to check out some of your songs, man. Like, I feel like I'm a fan. That was such a cool track, and that was again perfect for the summer. Like, that's the vibe that I'm kind of been on right now, and it was wicked to hear, man. I mean, thanks for submitting it to the playlist. Our team's gonna get that. I'm so stoked for us to help share it around further. And same with this next one. So I'm excited to check it. This one came in from B-Way, Blurry. So let's check out this one here. Nice. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is sick, man. I also, yeah, I was just saying. Oh, I think you were just saying that you literally did the same thing. Are these like AI background vocals too in the chorus? I'm excited to hear. Nice.
Playing it safe so I don't have to worry. Driving down I-35. I don't know what I'm gonna do this time. I've been going through the motion, no lie. I really gotta stay focused so I can do all that I need to do. Cause I want to see you.
This is a cool track.
I hope you wanna see me too.
Ooh. I like this, man. This is sick.
Be faithful in the small things, so when the hard things come that I couldn't predict.
No, nice melody, man.
Switch it up, then stitch it up. It's a fisticuff, and I'll fight. Can you hit me back so I know that you exist? Yeah, promise to check my messages. I don't wanna miss out on you. Been waiting.
That was a sick verse.
I've been needing something to find a reason to see you.
Man.
Driving down I-35. I don't know what I'm gonna do this time. I've been going through the motion, no lie. I really gotta stay focused so I can do all that.
Yeah, this is sick, man.
Cause I want to see you. I hope you wanna see me too.
Again, dude, so much like, oh man, I can tell all the fine details, right? Like the pitching of the vocals, the call and response vocals, the panning of them as well. That's sick, man. I was really blown away by this. I think, I don't know if it was the second verse or whatever verse was before. I'm gonna have to rewind that one part to hear it again after, but I really like this, man. This is a it's just like it's a chill track, but it's kind of like upbeat, right? Kind of just puts a smile on my face. So man, I really like this. And those drums are so sick. Like the drums and the guitars. Such a cool instrumental. Yeah, awesome guitar layers. I think that's like a couple guitars and some synths in there. Maybe. I don't know. It said like a couple layers, but I really like it. But let me go back to this verse because I really liked the vocal melodies you had in this verse, man. Blew my mind. I love that.
Be faithful in the small things. So
Nice.
when the hard things
Yeah,
come
I love
I
that.
couldn't predict. Won't be hard to switch it up, then stitch it up. It's a fisticuff, and I'll fight. Can you hit me back so I know that you exist? Yeah, promise to check my messages. I don't wanna miss.
Oh, that's so sick, man. Dude, I feel like I have a couple beats too that are only like 2 chords, and it can be done I think like the main thing is just obviously like keeping it interesting, right? And adding more and taking away, right? Like you can totally do some really good stuff with only two chords. I think like one thing that I wanted to kind of point out, and I feel like often this is kind of like my my advice to artists who are recording. I think like what you do really really good in this track is having all like the vocal layers, right? And doing things to keep it interesting. Like this track is not just your single vocal line from start to finish, which I think is like really, really, this makes it sound professional. It makes it sound like radio ready. Like it makes it sound just like, in tune with everything else out there. I'm like always telling artists, like, yo, you gotta add ad libs, you gotta add layers, you gotta add harmonizing layers, doubles, add effects. And that's one thing that I think like you really do really, really well here. And I can even hear it again in this part.
Can you hit me back so I know that you exist?
Like you have that like pitch, either it's like pitch or like an AI vocal, but it's a really cool way of stacking them.
Yeah, promise to check my messages, I don't want to miss.
And then you bring like the other vocal layers kind of back right in the end here. Yeah, I'd love to hear how like you made this part. Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. Like really sick vocal work. I don't know if you're. Oh yeah, I guess you're doing the production and the vocals too, right? Like is this all like, yourself on this? Either way, it's just super super impressive, man. I really really like that. Keep me posted on a release too, man, and anything else that you've got. I'd love to hear more. All right, gonna check out this one now. This one is, what is this one called? Up, Up and Away by, is this by 10 Crimes, I guess? Yeah, 10 Crimes is the name. You did everything. That's impressive, man. Dude, that's really, really good work.
Feeling free, grew up in the struggle, now the whole world looks at me from the bottom, had to hustle, never call no breaks, now I'm moving like a king, watch the throne, I'm a take, I got the vision on a mission, never taking any loss, each step is calculated, I am paying any cost, climbed out the dirt to the stars, walking on air, with the funky rhythm hitting, I'm just glad to be here, the road was very long, but I always stayed with the groove, kept it funky, stayed humble, never gave a shit to prove, every beat that I rock, got the soul in the flow, I'm here to make a statement and to let the world know, ain't no stopping me now, I'm at the top of my game, it started out slow, and now they're screaming my...
Another track again that has like the stacked vocals. It kind of adds to that effect.
My name from the jump, I always knew that I had to grind. I'm mixing it up, got the soul and the shine. I'm walking through the city with the music in my soul. Every step that I take. Having the time of your life, cause you know that the world is waiting for you.
Ooh, okay.
Standing in line, spending time, tap your car, baby, join the queue. Maybe you know all the best, see the rest far behind in a state of confusion. Running the beat.
I like this. I do like this one a lot. I feel like the vocals maybe, to me, they sound a tad loud here in the chorus, but I like the I like this chorus. I think it's a pretty cool switch up.
Move your feet if you know what's good for you.
Nice. Yeah, this is pretty. I like this a lot. This is a really cool track. I have a few like points of feedback that I want to get to, but let me just keep rocking with it for a bit.
Having the time of your life, cause you know that the world is waiting for you. Standing in line, spending time, tap your car, baby, join the queue. Baby, you know I'm the best, leave the rest far behind in a state of confusion. Running the beat, move your feet if you know what's good for you.
Nice.
Up, up and away, we're rising up. I won't stop,
Ooh, okay.
baby, you know I'm the best, leave the rest far behind in a
Sick
state
talk
of
box
confusion.
part. I like that.
Running the beat, move your feet if you know what's good for you. Up and away, we're rising up. I won't stop, we're rising up.
Yeah, dude, I'm liking this track. This is sick. I see your points kind of here in the comment too, that it's still in the works. Female vocals going on the hook tomorrow. No mix yet. Dude, I love like this is a sick track, man. I really like this. I love the concept of it. I mean, the vocals are really good. I love the beat. This is I really like where this is going. I was gonna say, like, the thing that kind of stood out to me the most so far, like, I love the singing in the chorus. I feel like it's a little bit loud compared to the just a tad loud compared to the like the beat, the instrumental track, the backing track. And I feel like the verse vocals, the rapping, sound a little bit different effects or quality than the chorus vocals. Like, listening to this right now, I feel like the chorus vocals are really like they sound like they were recorded with like a you know, higher quality microphone, right? Like, they sound really clear. And then the verse vocals sound like they may have been recorded on a different microphone that may not be as good quality, or maybe it's just the effects are different. But like, I feel like right now it's like the vocals are almost similar in terms of effects and quality, but they're a little bit off. And that's like one thing that was kind of throwing me off. Like, I almost wondered though if like you could take the verse vocals and kind of add maybe a more like even like a telephone type of effect. Like, I think it would be kind of cool if you want to kind of fully tap into that like Beastie Boys kind of, you know, grungy type of vocals. I think would be really sick. Or as you were saying, yeah, kind of you know, mix them a little bit. But that's just what stood out to me. And I feel like the only thing like else that I could kind of think of was like they seemed like the two parts, the verse and the chorus, seemed like they came in a little bit like very abruptly. Like, I wasn't really expecting them to be the singer right on it. I was really like surprised, but I feel like it was kind of like a very like abrupt change. And I'm trying to think of like ways that you could like introduce that there's a singer before, like maybe in the intro, or you know, maybe even some singer ad libs kind of sprinkled in with the verse, or maybe some different like production elements that kind of like get me as the listener almost ready for the change. Because I feel like it's just like I'm you know, vibing out to this verse, and all of a sudden it's this chorus, which I really love, but it just happens like really, really quickly. It kind of then like takes me a second to be like, oh, this is a different part here, right? So yeah, I think like some transitions would be good with this track. But yeah, I think this is sick, man. And that ending was sick. The talk box part. I love all the production. I love I love the whole picture that you're painting with this track. I think that's a really cool one. And thanks too for submitting it too, and for being here. Okay, I think this may be the final one that we're gonna get to tonight. This one here is from Sunset, who I just saw his message here. Got a new mix for his grunge song Melancholy. So let's check out this. I'll give this a sec here. See if this loads. If not, I'll download it and still play it. But okay, give me 1 sec here. I'm gonna download this. Okay. Yeah, I think you guys should still be able to hear this here. Oh, and then of course it plays there. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing here then. Nice.
Walking through the late night, miss the clouds falling down forever, traveling through peaceful bliss. Wherever the road takes me, it's somewhere else I'll miss. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be here right now, but it feels like the only way out. I'm not here, I never was. Yeah, I will never be. I won't let life get to me. I'll stand my ground. I won't ever back down.
Yeah, I love this, man. I know it's gonna change here. I was gonna say like, this is sick, man. I know that you've been working on this one for a while now too, and I can tell it's like, you know, that attention to detail, that perfectionism, right? Nice. I think everything is a really good volume, and really good effects on them. I think that part there was something that I think in the previous mix that we heard, the previous kind of work in progress version that you sent, I think that was a part there that sounded kind of a little bit choppy, and I think in this one now, like, it sounds really good, like it's blended, it's really sick, and this again just reminds me of something that's like, I feel like this is like a stadium song, like at the end of a concert, just like belting this out into the crowd, everyone's singing along. Like, that's what I really, really love about this.
Count your blessings, but I'm always feeling condemned. I'm trying to find the line.
Oh, what happened here? Why did this stop? Okay, hang on. It's just getting good here. I'm gonna play this just from my computer because I downloaded it. I'll skip back into like 2 minutes where we were. I think this will even be better quality too, playing from my computer here instead of Google Drive. But
rotting through the lines, I think I'll be just fine. But oh, how the world came crashing down in my head. Say count your blessings, but I'm always feeling condemned. I'm trying to find the line, but it's hard when I'm still alive.
Nice, really good transition here.
I'm still alive.
Oh yeah, I like that.
All of my life I could never see the stars, but now I don't want to die before I go.
I feel like this part kind of sounds different from what we heard last time too. Maybe it's just me, but I really like it.
Chilling eye under the night sky, wishing for my life back like once upon a time. I do things I hate cause nobody loves me. Oh, in this fight I'll escape velocity. I'm trying to find a way out. I'm gonna make it on my own. I don't need nobody, no one to call when I'm alone. I walk over shards of broken glass in my house. Oh, I just wanna go home.
This is such a good track, man. Guitar tone is something else, man. Yeah, that guitar is crazy, man. And then the soundscape at the end. I love that, man. Ooh, yeah. That I do. I love that. Like, so there's so many good things in this track that I love. I love, um, yeah, just going back to like that ending, how it kind of like wraps in with the intro, where you have like the sirens, kind of that soundscape, kind of the like singular guitar notes and the electric piano and the reverb, just really like setting the scene. I think I really love, and again, all the production elements. That guitar solo at the end just still blows my mind. The playing, but the guitar tone as well is like really crazy. I mean, I love the lyrics. I love the vocals. I think that this is like, in terms of like blending everything together, I think that this is like obviously in my opinion, I think that the best mix yet. I feel like that the snare was like, yeah, I think the snare sounds good. I feel like it could be even maybe a little bit louder or a little less muffled. But that's not like a huge deal. Like that's just me desperately looking for a piece of of criticism, because it's hard to critique this. I think it's just such a good track, man, and I think it blends together like really well. Like all the vocal lines blended together like really nicely. The guitars, again, the playing and the production is sick, man. Um, and yeah, dude, let's yeah, just keep me posted on like other stuff that you come up with. And all of you guys too. I'm gonna have to wrap up the live stream here, guys. But thank you all so much for being a part of it. Thank you guys for sending in these tracks, and thank you guys as well for submitting songs to our playlist. There's a link right here in the description of the YouTube channel. Right in the description, where if you guys have made a song using lalal.ai in any capacity, you can submit your song to this playlist. It sends it off to our team. We're currently building this huge SoundCloud playlist with songs from our community members that have made songs using lalal.ai. Just a way that we want to continuously, promote the artists who continue to support us and show love back to the community. And I know whenever I hear these songs in the live stream, sometimes I'm always like, oh, I wish I could go back and listen to them all, and there's a central place to hear them. So if you guys have made a song using lalal.ai, definitely submit it to our playlist, which is going to be in the description. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing another live stream later in the month, I think in about 2 weeks from now. But if you subscribe, you'll see the updates, and a couple more updates coming next week too. Like I was saying, got some stuff coming soon, concert type of thing that we're working on, but lots of exciting stuff. So thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys in the next live stream. But yeah, hope everyone has a great